What's up, guys? I got another Kendra G singles breakdown for you. Let's get started.
Hi. Yeah. What you doing?
Hi.
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 What's your name, baby?
Rokia.
Rokia. Where you calling me from, Rokia?
Sarasota.
Sarah, where?
Sarasota.
Okay, I don't know where that is. Where's that located?
It's in Florida.
Sarasota, Florida. Rokia. How old are you?
I'm 30.
30. What do you do for a living?
I'm a nurse.
A nurse. What's your
hmm
zodiac sign?
Aquarius.
Aquarius. You have any kids?
Yeah, I have four kids.
Four kids. How old are your children?
I have a 12-year-old, a 10-year-old, a 8-year-old, and a 6-year-old.
All by the same
Let's continue.
man?
No, two. One from one and three from the other.
Okay. Have you ever been married?
No.
No. Um,
I I don't know if Kendra's gonna ask it, but how can you have 3 kids with a man and not make it work? In my opinion, because usually, generally, women are the ones who leave relationships. Why leave a man that you gave 3 kids to? Why couldn't you make it work? Right? Let's say one thing. You picked a man that you had 1 kid with. So you picked him. You had 1 kid with him. You didn't get married, which is idiotic. Fine. Okay. Now you're in a relationship with him, right? Things are going so well, kind of, so well that you have another kid with him. So, okay, things are going well. Because on the flip side, why, if things were not going well, why continue to have kids with them? If you did not see yourself with this man in the future, long term, why have another kid with him? 1 kid, whatever, right? Mistake, whatever. Fine. Then you continue to have another one, right? So you must see some potential in this guy. You must want to be with this guy for the rest of your life. Now you have another kid by him, 3 kids by him. So wow, you must see a definite future with this man, because you're giving this one man, 3 kids. So you must really see a future in this. You must immensely love this man, and you want this man to be the father of your kids, 3 of your kids. So where's the logic in that you gave this man 3 kids, and then you don't see you don't you don't see yourself being with him anymore? What? Why do women just flip flop like that? Because let's say this, he was a cheater or whatever. Whatever he could be, whatever terrible thing he could be. Why is he like that after you have the 3rd kid with him? I always say that I believe women, I mean, people in general, right? People in general. But, in this case, women ignore red flags. You should be so strict when it comes to who can become fathers. You should already be strict who can, have access to your body, but you should definitely be strict on who can become a father, because if you don't, you are perpetuating bad fatherhood, right? You are perpetuating kids having bad fathers, men that are terrible fathers to become fathers, right? You are perpetuating a broken family. So you have to be more strict with it. And it's already a red flag that this woman thought it was a good idea to have 3 kids by a man that she couldn't be with long term. So what's the next man gonna be, right? How could he, like, if 3 kids couldn't make you stay with this man, there's nothing that could. So, and if you chose this man, that's so terrible, and you have 3 kids by him, you're a terrible judging character. So, it's just red flags. She has 4 kids and she's 30. Like, it's ridiculous.
Okay. What's this Aquarius? This is Rokia, Florida, 30, Aquarius, nurse, 4 kids, 12, 10, 8, and 6. Okay. What kind of man you looking for now, honey?
I'm open to rich. He gotta have a job. He has
Rich.
to have some good qualities. I mean, he has to look handsome. I don't care if he has kids because I have 4 kids, so he can have some kids. But as long as he's a good dad, you know, a good job.
Let's start with Rich. Let's start with Rich a little bit. How much money he gotta make?
I mean, not rich, but I mean, he gotta have some money. He can't be broke. He gotta have something.
So what is that minimum?
I mean, more than half on the rent or something, or half on bills, or I'm reasonable.
So you want to pay half of your bills and your rent?
I mean, if it gets to it, yeah.
Do you get child support?
No, I don't request it.
So you don't request the men who you had kids with to help you pay with half? Hello?
They take care of them.
Oh, do they pay half of the rent?
They don't live with me.
Your kids live with you.
Yeah, I don't have to request money from them.
I
They
guess.
just
Let me get the question out that I'm trying to ask. These are things that men would say, because men say, this is what men say at times. Single moms sometimes want the new guy to do more for them and their children than they require of the child's father, or the children's father in your case. So you're being honest. You want someone that, you said rich, but then you brought it down. At least they
they
would have.
gotta have some money. I mean,
Right, they have enough money to go. Right.
not broke.
Right.
Period.
Not broke. Okay, I'm with you on that. But I want to just get this question out. So some men will say, you want me to pay half of the rent for you and your children, but you're not requiring that of their own father.
No, I don't ask my kids that to pay my rent. No.
Well, can you understand how a guy might feel weird?
They take care of their kids. I mean, that's all I require from them. They take care of their kids.
But paying your rent is really taking care of your kids as well. Taking care of some other man's kids. You're not a single mom. I mean, you're not a single woman that had no kids. So this guy's not just paying half of your rent. He's not paying for your living expense. He's paying for your kids' living expense. The living expense of some other man's kids. Women don't understand that. Okay, fine. I mean, she's not asking them to pay child support, but how's he, what? So when the kids are with him, that's when he's helping them? Because how's he providing for their lifestyles, right? For the children's lifestyles. But we don't know. But the next man needs to contribute to, these children's survival as well. Why? I mean, you're not asking these other men, these men that you gave kids to, this man that you gave 3 kids to, because that's a good chunk of the bill. 3 mouths. You're not asking him to contribute to it. So she said the bills. Well, why is he not contributing to those bills?
And I pay my own rent.
I get that. And listen, we're still there. I just want to get this. I want to see if you can understand the question that men have stated. Do you understand how a man could feel like, why do I have to pay half of your rent and these are not my kids, but their father doesn't have to pay?
That's why I'm looking for one that, is willing to, because not all men are willing. Some people don't want, a female with kids. Some people request 0 kids. I mean, I'm one with 4 kids, so if you're willing.
And that's why you have 4 kids like two different men, you should just stay single and die alone. Or, I don't know, stay single until they're out of the house. Because you women don't understand that for women, you bring burden to the next man. So it don't make, and there are some men that do it, but I mean, I think those men will suffer because those women will treat those men like garbage. I seriously doubt that a man that comes into this woman's life, pays half her bills, half her rent, take care of her immensely. I doubt she will put him a priority over her kids. So, let's hypothetical. I'm providing for her, right? I'm paying all these things for her, and I'm not even a priority in her life. So what does that type of man even get? Women don't understand that it is such a deficit to be with a single mom, because even the bare minimum of being a important part in a woman's life, you're not. You're really not. You are at best second important, but that's depending on how many kids she has, right? I mean, and that's depending on like the things she has to do. Like, you are like at the bottom of that list of importance. And what type of respecting man that has his shit together wants to be at the bottom of a woman's list when she has to be close to the top or the top of his list? Because, like, let's say when she wants to go on a date, well, you will have to make that time, right? When she has to text you, call you, do whatever, get time from you, well, you have to make that time to facilitate, her being more attracted to you, her, being want to be with you. You have to make that time for her. But on the flip side, women neglect the effort and time for a man because they think, whatever, they want me, so they should make time for me. But then, do you even want that man then? Because it seems like he has to put the effort in to be with you, but you don't even have to put an effort in to be with him. It's dating more than ever has become so one-sided, and it's just unbelievable.
And, it is what it is.
Okay, we got somewhere. So you are aware that
With money, I mean, if it comes with, I'm reading the comments. I'm not looking for a man with money, but I mean, I want a man with money.
Yeah.
But let me just ask you this: if you get serious with a guy or in a relationship with a guy, would you expect him, like you said, to pay half of your bills?
Not right off rip, no.
Okay.
Well, he has to. If he stays with her long
eventually,
enough.
this is something he should expect if it goes serious with you.
Probably, yeah. We'll be going half, paying half, or whatever. Trying to work something out.
Okay.
I won't be.
She just wants a man to use. I think more and more, right? Women, modern day women, they just want to find a man to use, right? A man that. It's weird, right? It's like, do they want a provider, protector, because they chose to have kids with men that are not that, right? The provider and protector type. Yet, after they have their kids, after they have their fun, right, in their 30s now, that's what they look for. And then these type of women, right, will also bag on men that say, "Oh, you just want the young girls, you just want the inexperienced, you're the a pedo, right?" But you wasted your youth, your time on terrible men. So now that you are wanting men that are the provider type, you didn't look for those type of men before when you were in your 20s, having your fun and your bunch of kids. You weren't looking for those type of men. But now that you have all these kids, and now you're older, that's when you're trying to have these provider type men. It's like, what? I mean, It's ridiculous.
The only one paying my rent. Period. I pay my rent by myself with 4 kids. So if I have a man, you're gonna be either paying half or paying most of it.
Well, here's what I say to this. I don't think you should have to pay all of your rent either, but you have 2 men that can help you with that, and that's the children's father. And so I don't think any single mother should have the responsibility of raising the kids and paying all the rent themselves. I think that's what the 2 fathers that you have kids with should be doing. No?
No, I don't think my kid's daddy should pay my rent. That don't make sense to me at all. I'm not having sex with them. They're taking care of their kids. So why should they have to pay my rent? Whatever money they give me, for my kids, it might go towards my rent, but they're not specifically giving me that for my rent.
So why does the new guy have to pay half of your rent then? Why does that make sense to you?
I'm looking for a relationship and, all of that. So if we're living together, and building that's, it's not going to start off just like that.
Okay. This is why it's important to have these conversations, because you got to understand the mindset. So this is more so of you guys living in the same house, not just dating.
No, not just dating, no.
Okay, okay. One thing you said, though, your children's fathers give you money, so what you do with the money is what you do with it. So that's fair. But this is a Kendra question. Why wouldn't it make sense for a man who helped you create a child to pay half of the rent in which the child lives at? Even though you're not having sex with you, your child, taking care of your child is a part of keeping a roof over their head. So even though you're not having sex with your children's dads anymore, paying half of your rent is still contributing to the child that they help.
So that's, like I said, whatever money that they're giving me is, is going to whatever to keep me and my kids afloat. It might go to haircuts, my rent, this, that. It's nothing specifically going to just for my rent. My kids good. I'm not.
This is the messy situation, right? This is the problem that women don't see. Why not make it work with the man that you chose to have a child with? Why? I said it. If this man is not abusing you in any way, if he's not cheating on you, and I even put cheating as a caveat, it's like, but still, if he's not doing those, why not just make it work? You have 3 kids, many kids, even 1 kid by these men, and yet you just don't make it work. What kind of relationship could you have that you would actually put the effort in to make it work? I that's what I'm saying. I can't imagine, right? What new relationship that you would have that a man can see that, okay, will you even make this relationship work? Would you, as a woman, put in the effort, the needed effort to make this relationship work? Because if having a kid with a man didn't push you to make your other relationship work, what can the next man do? You didn't require marriage, so marriage is probably not important to you. So what is it? Paying your shit that will make you want to put the effort in to make a relationship work? I don't know, because kids, one of the biggest level of commitment, couldn't make a woman put in the amount of effort needed to make a relationship work. I cannot see anything that can do that. Oh, and if you hear any bang, which I'm not sure if you do, it's just fireworks. But anyway, let's continue.
Asking for, nobody to take care of my kids. I'm asking if you're living with me, we're in a relationship, bills.
If they live with you, they're taking care of your kids, though. Don't you get that? Like, if a man lives with you, he's taking care of your kids.
I understand what you saying, Kendra, but you gotta understand what I'm saying too. I'm not asking my kid's dad to pay my rent because he's not living with me. He's taking care of the kids, and you know, doing whatever for the kids. I'm not asking my baby daddy for no goddamn rent. The hell, what do I look? I'm a nurse. First of all, my rent damn near $3. Like, so what I want is a man who has money and can be on my level to, you know, help. And if not, then fuck you, then bye.
Okay.
And what's her level? Like, what does she think her level is? I mean, this is like the absurdness of women thinking that they're any kind of special level. Looks wise, she's 5, maybe 4, right? 5 at best, average. So really, what's her level? A nurse? I mean, like, I don't know. They don't make that much money, so her level is nothing special. And then at the end of the day, he's coming in a relationship with this woman at a big loss, providing for 4 kids plus her. That's 5 mouths. Like, that's 5. Like, even if he's paying half your bill, that doesn't even seem right, since you are 5 people, right? That's taking up that electricity, right? That's taking up that groceries. He's one person, so it's ridiculous.
Okay. On that note, we will continue. But I wanted to call somebody out real quick because sometimes y'all be forgetting who the fuck show this is. So Ivana Henderson said, Kendra, let it go. I'll let it go, but I feel like letting it go. So hold on. So if you don't like something, Ivana, if it was going too long for you, that's when you tap your ass out and go watch, I don't know, a Cosby Show, rerun, Different World. The BT Wars probably on again. Hell, I don't give a damn what you go watch. But if you going to watch me, you're going to watch me host my show the way the fuck I want to host it. Back to you. Now let's keep going. So what are your deal breakers other than paying your rent if you guys get serious?
Deal breakers. They do drugs.
Put the phone back in your face. Put the phone
I'm
back.
I'm trying not to get. I'm at work.
What's these women is like doing shit at work?
Sorry.
We gotta be able to see your face, honey.
She doesn't think you about to go.
No, I'm not trying to show it because
No, no.
patient data.
Go by the. Let me show you.
I don't know. You can X me off here. I'm at work and I just want to get on your live. I seen you on here. I love you. You so beautiful and have a good day.
Have a good day. You called us. We love
I
you
know.
too.
Thank you.
All right.
And that's over. This is women like this don't understand that they need serious guidance. Like, they need mentorship, like true mentorship, because they will just repeat the cycle. One, if this woman is not going to become another man's baby mama, or she's just going to be single and in situationships, she won't find a good quality man. It's almost not impossible, but it's very, very unlikely, because the mentality is not there. The delusion is there. The idiocy, the stupidness is there, because she doesn't see the situation. One thing is, like, I always find that women like this, you know, multiple kids, wanting a man that does well for himself, that she didn't want that in the past, but now she does, is that you have to understand, what do you provide for that man? You are literally coming into another man's life as a drain on his pocket, drain on his time, drain on his brain, drain on everything. You're just a drain. You're a parasite. But you're not even a parasite where it's beneficial, where you're both benefiting from each other. Because it's funny. Because some women think, let's say sex, they think that they providing sex is the benefit that the man will receive. But let's say on the flip side, if he's only caring about his sexual pleasure, not hers, that's also another thing where women cheat. Because when it's sex, it's usually both ways. So she's not just giving him sex, they're both having sex. So they're both supposedly enjoying it together. So really it's not one way. So that's not his benefit, that's both of your benefits. Because there are relationships where women would cheat on a man because he wasn't giving her good sex. Well, that shows you that it's not a one-way thing. So being in a relationship with any woman, sex is usually not just one way. I mean, it's not like most women, they don't give men sex when they want sex. Women usually determine when they can have sex or not, right? When a man can have sex or not. So yeah, that's not a benefit. Sex is not like that much of a benefit when you think about it, because like I said, it's a two-way street. And usually it's still women control it. So really you don't provide a whole lot for men. Most women don't see it. You don't, because women don't put that effort in to keep a man. That's the problem that a lot of women have. They don't put the effort in to retain a good man. And women in general, they don't even think they need to. But that's why it's the perpetuation of singlehood, because those thought, that ideology of, I don't need to do a whole lot to retain a man. There's always, other men out there. That's just a whole lot of crap. So this type of woman, well, I see her repeating the shit over and over again, right? I see her repeating that cycle over again. She will either be another man's baby mama, or she will just be situationship for plenty of other men. But whatever. But that's it. Later, guys.